Hey guys, and welcome back to another Check It Out Before You Buy It with me, Brian Fitzpatrick. But today's game is a Mortician's Tale on sale right now on Humble Bundle. Probably for the end of summer sale, the close to fall sale, but this is supposed to be a very death positive tale about being a mortician. So let's get started. September 14th, a couple of days from now, 10:15 a.m. Let's go check out our email. Matthew Jeffrey, hello and welcome to our new funeral director. Welcome, Charlie. Nice to meet you. My name's Matthew, and I'm mainly going to be the man who delivers the bodies to you and helps with some of the more heavy lifting. Ever hear that joke about a hearse driver? I'll tell it to you when I come by in a bit. Looking forward to working together. I think you'll enjoy working here. Amy is a sweetheart, but she runs a tight ship. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. She wouldn't have hired you otherwise. Cheers and good luck. Matthew J., Funeral Director, Rose and Daughters Funeral Home. Amy Rose. Hello, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our new funeral director, Charlotte, or Charlie, as she has told me she likes to be referred to. Charlie is a recent graduate who came highly recommended and is eager to begin her career with us at Rose and Daughters Funeral Home. Please take the time to make Charlie feel at home within our little family. We'll have a nice little catered lunch this afternoon so we can all get to know each other a little better as well. Sincerely, Amy Rose. Instructions. Well, you're new here, so it's probably best to explain where everything is. In your office preparation room, you'll find your cremation station, embalming station, cremation station, and cremulator station. I don't know what the difference is, but okay. Embalming station, obviously you're reading this email, your desk and computer area. I know you have experience working with these stations. Please let me know if you have any questions. Good luck, beautiful. Alright. We're business professionals. That must be her friend. I'm not going to read it all because, there's going to probably be lots of reading going on. Today's tasks. Have you settled in? Matthew should have dropped off your first body for you to work on. He said you were really friendly. He's glad to have some young and lively to work with. You'll get used to his sense of humor. Your first body is Mrs. Garcia, an elderly woman who died suddenly of a heart attack. The family has asked for a closed casket funeral, so no embalming or body preparation is necessary. The family seems a little bit more united than previous families we dealt with. Strange how grief affects people differently. Perhaps having more time to say goodbye makes things a bit easier, if that's possible. That being said, although we will not be embalming Mrs. Garcia, I do think it's important to take time to clean her body. No one is going to see her body, but I like to encourage my funeral directors to do this out of respect for the deceased and their loved ones. You'll find Mrs. Garcia in the prep room. Talk soon. And this is Funerals Monthly. All right. Oh, and this is the website, it seems. Yeah. Burial with open casket ceremony and reception is $5,985. Oh, there's a coffee there. Okay. Let's get to work, shall we? Okay, so I do not have a body yet. Oh, I got a new email. That fast. Oh, I guess I needed to do that. Oh, okay, yep. That's exactly what caused the body to show up. Alright, this is the prep room where you will prepare bodies for burials and viewings. Because the family has requested a closed casket ceremony, no embalming, you are just going to clean the body. Okay, well, there is glue. Okay, so I guess I just need the sponge. Okay, yeah, I gotta hold down the button. Alright, that's it, you're done. Miss Garcia will be sent to Mike, who will take care of dressing and putting her in the casket. It's time to go to Mrs. Garcia's funeral. You're responsible for taking care of the deceased body, but it is also important to pay your respects to their loved ones. Follow the arrow to head to the funeral parlor. I take it later on it's going to be a little bit harder, and I won't really know what any of these objects are. Oh, okay. Can I just go eat food? Because I don't like to talk to people. Well, I guess I should. Let's go over here first. We usually don't small talk a lot of these things. At least that's what I was always taught. She would have hated these paintings. She was so particular. Yeah, at least she doesn't have to see them then, I guess. That's... yeah, I guess. I hate wearing pantyhose. My legs are so itchy, but it's always so cold in these funeral homes. I think I might actually miss those sweaters she used to knit for me now. Mommy, I'm hungry. When can we go? That's usually how kids react. Yeah, I heard the family specifically said no embalming. I thought it was mandatory, like required by law, but I guess not. Embalming weirds me out. Do those chemicals leach into the ground? It seems strange to be using a chemical that is known to cause cancer and putting it into the ground like that. Or into the sewer. That's what they must do with the leftover formaldehyde, right? Just pour it down the drain? At least embalming guarantees you won't be buried alive. Stop it. Don't make me laugh right now. Okay, is that all I really needed to do here, or? Yeah, I guess so. So I guess that's me paying my respects to the family. I talked to everybody. October 11th, 10:09 a.m. Okay, here are the instructions for your next body. You did a remarkable job on the first one. The family was very happy with you. No small feat, of course. Pleasing a grieving family isn't exactly the most comfortable of jobs. Your next job is a man named Mr. Duval. An elderly man died of old age. Nothing fancy, just a standard funeral with embalming. You can reach out to his daughter, Lizzie Duval, if you have any questions. She's handling her father's passing as well as can be expected. As always, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. Best. P.S. Charlie dear, please remember to wear proper embalming gear. Formaldehyde is extremely dangerous. I know I don't need to tell you, but my maternal instincts are hard to ignore. I promise I won't mother you too much. Well, just a little. Ask Matthew. He knows. Oh, I guess there was other emails that I could have read too. Okay, traditional burials require embalming, which preserves the body and prevents it from decomposing quickly. Usually the family requests otherwise. All traditional burials will be using embalming. Let's start by cleaning the body. Click on the sponge and drag it over to clean the body. Click on the razor and shave the body. In order to break rigor mortis, you have to massage the body. Click and drag over the body to... Yep, the eyeballs deflate once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag an eye cap into each socket to give it shape. Okay. Click and drag an eye cap. What is an eye cap? Oh, okay, right there. Oh, okay, I see. To keep the eyes shut, you'll need to glue them. Click and drag the glue on each side. Oh, okay, where's the glue then? Alright. The mouth sags and hollows once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag a cotton ball in the mouth to give it shape. To keep the mouth shut from opening, you'll need to suture it shut. Click and drag the lotion over the body to moisturize it. This prevents the skin from drying out. Embalming involves moving the blood and replacing it with preserving chemicals. Click and drag the scalpel over the neck to make an incision. You're going to need a tube for draining. Click on the cannella and drag it to the carotid artery. Now you'll need to connect the embalming. We need to connect the embalming machine to the cannella. I thought that's what I was doing. Oh, that's a trocar. Good. Grab some additional tubing. Oh, okay. That's weird. That's not exactly how that happened, but... Alright. In order to evenly distribute the chemicals, you have to massage them to the body. Click and drag to massage. Interesting. Alright, now let's sew her up. Almost done. You need to drain the organs of remaining fluids. Click on the trocar, then click and hold. Then click and hold in the abdomen until the liquid has been drained. I guess there's still more. And you're done. Mike will take care of Mr. Duvall's makeup as well as dressing and putting him in the casket. It's time to attend the funeral. Well, alright. Come out of nowhere. I mean, it always sort of does, doesn't it? Yeah, 1 minute you're laughing, having fun, the next, poof, the person is gone. Just like gone. Yeah, it's weird to think of for too long, like staring at the sun. I start to feel all fuzzy when I think about it. So weird how our bodies just stop working like that. Yeah. So strange not seeing most people wearing white. White? Yeah, I think it's different for different family members. I can't remember. I haven't gone to many traditional funerals, so mostly white, but like, definitely not red, no matter what. He always wanted to take his grandkids to the park, play catch. He loved playing catch. He threw a mean curveball, that's for sure. Humming to himself while playing a video game. And then we pay respects to the body. And then we go back to the next one. December 2nd, 10:22 a.m. New email. She likes to keep things pretty clean. At least that's for good. That's good. Okay. Meet cutes for death positive cuties. Matthew Jeffrey. I don't like to look this one, not one bit. I know you've only been with us for a few months, but maybe you're aware of the trouble Amy has been having. A small mom and pop shop like Rose Daughters can't compete with the bigger guys. Anyway, don't tell Amy I sent this to you. Also, I'm starving. Wow. LGBTQ funerals and respect. This one will be cremation. If I die, that's what I want. I want to be cremated. Today's funeral is a woman who died from breast cancer. Nothing fancy, just a standard cremation. Please don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions. Okay, I'm on it. Which I don't understand why they make you buy a casket for cremation. Before you cremate Miss Hall, we need to prepare her body. Miss Hall's family brought clothing and jewelry for her to wear. It's important to remove these before the cremation process as to not damage them. Let's start by removing Miss Hall's necklace. Ooh, we need to be able to identify Miss Hall's remains after she's been cremated. Click and drag the round identification tag and place it in the coffin. Great. Miss Hall is set to be cremated now. Bloop. And I go grab the urn. Oh, this is a cremulator. Contrary to popular belief, cremation doesn't turn bodies into ash so much as bone fragments. Using the cremulator will break those bone fragments down into ash-like remains. Let's start by placing the urn in the cremulator. Well, there you go. Now I've learned something new. Put that down there. Now I'm going to take the bone fragments. Bring that back over. There we go. Coffee still steaming. She would have hated this music. She never wanted her funeral to be sad. She would have wanted us smiling. She said so. And that's the thing about funerals. Sometimes it's not about the person who dies, it's about the family they leave behind. She fought really hard. She was proud of herself. She never gave up, not once. Glad she was cremated and not like in an open casket or something. Seeing her like that, I don't know if I could have. At least we all got to say goodbye. She would have liked that. Oh, I don't really have to talk to anybody. I just have to, pay respects to the body, huh? This is nice in a weird way. She'd like that we're all here talking. She always tried to keep the family together. The food is delicious. I know that's weird, but these crab cakes are perfect. February 14th, 10:14 a.m. News about the future. Hi all, it's really hard that I write you let you know that Rose and Daughters will no longer be in business. I had no idea how to start this email, and resources like Google told me that it would be the best and easiest way to break the ice, be direct, be remorseful. Google said, the truth is I don't really know what to say since my father passed away. I've done my best. So we've been bought or sold. Either way, soon Hillside Heritage Enterprises Incorporated, a company that owns many funeral homes in the city and across the country, will replace Rose and Daughters starting from the beginning of next month. Same building, same name. They're keeping the name Rose and Daughters Funeral Home for tax purposes. Though honestly, I'm trying hard not to just see it as a move on their part to keep up the image that it's a family-run business. I don't know how I feel about that, but I also don't know if there's anything I can do at this point either. I've signed the papers, and at least my father's legacy is still intact somewhat. They have a good reputation. I have agreed to keep you all on. That was one of my stipulations. I would sell as long as you all weren't without a job. All right. Hey, Miss Loyal, thank you for your success. This is funeral. It's a beautiful service. Should have been happy with it. Typically connect people with Ryan. And I've seen Mom said you're having troubles. I should reach out, and you would know somebody I could talk to. Da-da. Thank you for sorry for being da-da. Okay. Chin love. Oh, it's a new game. Whoa. Womp womp womp. Yeah, it basically is Minesweeper, whatever. Oh, I needed to click on that. Ugh. Please see the note below about the pacemaker. They can be tricky. You asked if there was any special instructions we wanted to pass along. Just please cremate my father. He has a pacemaker too. The doctor told me that would need to be removed. All right. Well then, we'll take care of that. And we will remove the pacemaker with my bare hands. Mr. Reyes came directly from the hospital, so we don't have to worry about removing any valuables from him, as the family did not provide any for us to include. However, Mr. Reyes has a pacemaker that you need to remove because pacemakers or batteries, they will explode inside the hot heat of the cremation machine, and we definitely don't want that. Let's start by removing Mr. Reyes' pacemaker. Click and drag. There. Grab the forceps. Bring it out. And then the identification tag. Alright, now we're ready to cremate. I really like the somber music too. Like, even though it's kind of a death positive, it is still about death. You know, we're kind of understanding people and funeral homes and what, you know, what they entail and stuff. So, I should probably talk to people, because as she said, I need to like create relationships with some of these people, but I don't know, that's just not really who I am, but I might as well. I always told him to quit smoking, but of course, and he never listened to me, so that figures. What do you want to do after this? That's pretty nice though. Let's change and go find a patio somewhere. Sounds good. I could really use a beer right now. Hey, did I ever tell you the time we tailgated? Did you ever end up cleaning the air with your father? No, we talked a few times, but no, not really. Sounded like a difficult man. He was stubborn. That's it, just stubborn. I wonder if he ever liked me. He was nice to me, but I don't know. He never seemed like he really cared if I was there or not. Sometimes people are like that. February 28th. 10:35 a.m. And a new email. I really don't know how long of a game this is. I only spent like, you know, it's a couple bucks on it, so. I just want to thank you for the service of the month and apologize if I was abrupt. It was kind of shocked for me. Didn't feel comfortable with the whole process. He wasn't supposed to have died yet. It hasn't been easy. Mushrooms. I was hoping you wouldn't have to confront the situation yet anyways. They're never easy. Rose and Daughters has been asked to prepare the body of a young man who took his own life. He had a will prepared and asked for cremation, but the family has demanded a traditional burial instead. Unfortunately, he didn't make anyone his power of attorney or didn't have any witnesses to sign his living will. Matthew has graciously offered to take this on if you are uncomfortable with the subject instead. We have a second body you can prepare for a funeral we're housing later in the afternoon. Charlie, is this suicide something you're comfortable with dealing with? In situations like this, it's really kind of hard. Because I mean, like, what's important? You know, we talked about how funerals aren't really for the deceased. They're just not. They're for the family left behind. But you know, what is the right thing to do? Well, I'm going to be comfortable with this because suicide is not good, but at least you can do is do the right thing. The deceased family has asked for an open casket funeral. Let's start by cleaning the body. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and shave. And then massage some rigor mortis out. wonder, like, they don't explain how he took his life. And I always think that's kind of... That should be important. Because, you know, some people... You know, like, they have an idea of really kind of what they want. And as I said, you know, I would like to be cremated, but of course I don't have a will either. So in the end, even if I say to my family that I would like to be cremated, it's up to them what they would like to do. It's just kind of the way that the world works. When you're dead, it's up to people to decide whether you were good enough to do right by you or not. Well then, let's go and figure out oh, I still can't believe he did it. I feel like I should have known, you know, and been able to do something to stop it. There was no way to know. You can't blame yourself. He wouldn't have wanted that. I know, it just, it hurts. Yeah, I know. I heard it wasn't going to be an open casket. I'm surprised it's public. Usually funerals like these circumstances are more private. Yeah, usually they are kind of more private. I wish we were closer. Wow, I still can't believe this is real. My baby brother. I should have played more games with him when he asks. That's the thing about suicide. It doesn't really just affect you. It affects everyone around you. You know, as I try to tell people a lot when I talk to them, is that your life is not just your own. People like to explain that to you and say that, you know, you're allowed to be who you want. You're allowed to do pretty much what you want. But you don't, you're really not. Your life is not your own. Your life is a connection to everybody else around you, and whatever happens around you affects everything. And suicide is one of the hardest things to have to deal with. Alright, we're going to do one more, and then I'll call it quits, because it's pretty much all the same stuff. There really isn't like a straightforward storyline other than the fact that we're being bought out by a giant company. You know, Chad Grant. There will be a number of changes that will come to Rose and Donner's. It will send out a memo regarding specifics. Yeah. Can I just say, first off, that this is bullcrap. Yeah. Death Cafe. Hillside Heritage. Wow. Okay, I have to follow them exactly. Thank you, Mr. Grant, for agreeing to take care of Jocelyn's cremation. The bike accident was, well, it's more than I was expecting. I knew she wanted to be cremated. To be honest, I don't think we could bear seeing her like that after what happened. All right. One more cremation. And I think I like the fact of, even though some of these accidents could be like heart-wrenching, that all the bodies aren't really that bad. Like bike accident, like could have been a lot worse than that. Alright. nice urn. Alright, let's go to this last funeral, and I'm going to call it a day. And we're going to try a different game. Let's go pay our respects first. It's always nice. Alright, let's talk. She was always so careful. Wore a helmet, signaled to use the bike lanes. Asshole drivers that need to pay attention. Have you heard what's happening to the driver? No, I haven't wanted to ask Leia. This has been hard enough on them without asking about the legal ramifications of all this. Yeah, after all this, let's see what we can do to help them. We shouldn't deal with the death of the partner all by themselves. So glad it was cremation. I would have lost it seeing her body. I have to go through all of her things. How am I supposed to decide what to keep? If you need help, I can help. No, thanks. But no, I don't know. It's so intimate. Feels like I should do it myself. She would kill me if others saw the things we have. Yeah, she was kind of a closed book. Except to you. Yeah, she was special. I'm glad I'm here, but wow, I just need a glass of wine to binge watch something right now. Should we do a vigil at the spot? Careless drivers, I swear to God. It's always a sad thing, which is, why when you're driving, you have to be vigilant, and you have to expect others to also be vigilant. But you're never going to actually get, nothing's going to be perfect, which is sad. But I think I'm going to end it here. It's a pretty fun game. I may finish it off on my own, but it's really interesting. Really kind of opens your eyes to a lot of things that happen in a funeral home and in funerals, and understanding that people are different. All people are. Hopefully, though, you will always remember to be kind to everyone you meet. And I will see you in the next video.